enjoy it. This one's partially Spanish language. I was a Spanish teacher, so there's some Spanish words in this one. I really like wordplay. Alright, the word olas, O-L-A-S, means waves in Spanish, like sea waves. And alas in Spanish is wings, A-L-A-S. So this poem is called From Olas to Alas, and this was written April 1st this year. Wings do you no good underwater. The devils are crowned with halos. The angels are crowned with horns. Wings underwater are useless, and the tide is dragging me. Olas to alas, waves to wings, but my wings are under the waves. I drown as my heart stings. I used to be overcome by the tide, despite my ability to swim. I used to sink and gasp for breath. There was a hole in my heart and a scar on my chest. An angel, an angel, an angel with one wing. It stings, it stings. Plucked out, it stings. The olas are too great. I'm gasping, I'm sinking, the tide is rising over. I can't fly if I can't swim. I might die if I can't rise. Can you uplift me? Maybe. I need to get to shore. It's not the time to fly. It's the time to crawl and then walk. I'm alive, and I'm not crawling anymore. But I can't pass the shore without thinking that I should strive for more. But was I really flying before, or leaping off buildings for shots that I could post of me posing in the position to boast that I fly like the phoenix that I say that I am? But I discard the ashes of the hero's stilts, because sometimes I can't even stand. You don't plan for accidents or tragedies. You don't plan for attacks or loss. You don't plan to leave the land and almost never return, just like you don't plan to fall out of the sky. And sometimes you plan to fly. Sometimes you try and don't survive, but sometimes you die and revive and thrive. We die each time. We're new, reborn. Death shouldn't always be mourned. Alas over olas, wings over waves. Wave to the new you on the beach that you saved. Every grain of sand washed ashore and washed away. Every day, wave after wave, she says, hola, hola, hola. How many waves and how many goodbyes. Wave to me, bright angel, carry me to peace. But you say no, because the waves cannot cease. And you say no, even though the waves cannot cease. You say no, because my wings will grow. Every new feather attains day by day. Sand grain by sand grain, the pain subsides. The wound begins to close, and the scar begins to fade. And I lift you and say, aren't you glad that you stayed? Aren't you glad that the rage did not kill you? Aren't you glad that the waves did not kill you? Aren't you glad that your beach was within reach? Aren't you glad that what you planned did not come to pass? Aren't you glad that we don't plan for change or chance or fortune? Aren't you glad for the unplanned? The waves that wash us back up to the beach, for the wind, for the calm, for the land, for the qualms, for the questions, for the doubts, for the sea that tosses us about, for the sails that can adjust, for the friendship that lifts us up with love. Thank you so much. That one's a really deep one. This one is called I Left That Lavender Room, Once Painted Pink. This was written May 9th this year. I left that lavender room, the room that was painted pink, for the two sisters who grew up and taught me. Those women were different hues, one lavender, one pink. But I am not pink, My mother is so pink. My aunt is so lavender. Too lavender for this house. She's so lavender. She's too lavender with her lavender wife. For the house that is so white and red, sacrifice. Life is passing as I grow, and I accept that I know that I love in a way that he hates. I don't hear him rant 'cause I don't say a word 'cause I do as I'm told. And I was told not to say a word, but I rant in my head, exploding inside, imploding inside. Lavender, lavender, lavender! Isn't it supposed to calm me? But I don't feel very calm, and I don't feel very pink, and I'm tired of my pink parts being so blue, and I'm tired of being fucked by them, and I'm tired of being fucked up by you, and you, and you. But she will scream in pleasure in this Catholic household. And we will leave this cage and create our own sanctuary and paint our own house door a pretty lavender. We will enter our house and we will have no more pink. There will be no more blue. There will be no more white. There will be no more red or hues we don't like. And there will be no more lies in my bed. I won't lie anymore in my bed or to myself. New sheets, new lavender sheets, in a new lavender bed, because in that Catholic household, I dread and I fear what would happen if I said it. And now I scream in pleasure now that I'm out and free. And I tell my wife to scream out in pleasure to me. Scream out in pleasure to me. We are free to love so loudly. We are free to love in lavender. And your lavender excites me, invites me, entices me. Inside of me is her heart and tongue, loving me in every language, dialect and song. Vibrate and sing sonnets and ballads and will sing in harmony. I'll be the director of your orchestra, strum my violin and make a happy tune. We're not mourning anymore because we're free. We're not drowning anymore because you're learning how to swim in the river of me. And I can swim free for the first time in your lavender shores. You calm the storm inside of my core and help me to float and sail once more, because I never knew a love like this before. Yes. Very spicy. All right. This one was written March 24th last year. I wish I had known. I wish I had known. She's so soft and so strong. She can lift me and shake me around like a doll. I like it when she swings me. I get to be so dainty. I like it when she gives me piggyback rides up hills and carries all my bags. And when she cooks for me, like when she helps me, holds me, finds me when I get lost. 'Cause I get such a mushy brain around her and I can't think. And I say my words all wrong, and all she has to do is pout and I crumble. You ought to see this pitiful sight. I want this sweet girl to become my wife. Well, she is now. If I was younger, I saw my life asking who will be my Prince Charming, I might have found the answer to be alarming. I found nothing wrong with other gay people. I found something wrong with me, being something that I didn't think I was supposed to be. On top of other some things that made my life difficult. I think to myself, well, was she worth it? Is this my reward? Would I pay the cost again if I knew who was waiting for me at the end? I wasn't supposed to love myself for a prize. It wouldn't be love at all. Some days I wish I had known that I wouldn't try to get someone to marry me to make society happy. Some days I wish I would have known that the world would change and that marry could mean more than spoken words and legal papers. Today is already the tomorrow that I cried over yesterday, thinking that it would never come. And there are too many tomorrows for me to weep over the days with no sun. There are too many tomorrows to fear any approaching storms. There are too many tomorrows and opportunities for hope to be reborn. Thank you. I just need a single water. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming out.
Thank you for sharing your art.
You're welcome. I have 3 more. This one's short. Not even your hell. This is written August 22nd, 2023. Not even your hell. Don't let your own ghosts haunt you. Don't let your own corpses haunt you. That past is alive and at rest. Let it sleep. But do not let it repeat. You're alive because it lies down. Don't let it lie to you now that you've risen. Don't let it pull you down in a grave. You never died. You only fell. You were the one who flew from your broken shell, and nothing can hold you back. Nothing can hold back your heaven, not even your hell. Thank you. I hope you guys don't mind, but my shoes, I gotta take them off. Sorry, I just said that wrong. I'm not used to this. Oh, that's so much better. Okay. Over My Plight was written January 8th last year. Over My Plight. All these broken pieces that can cut deeply and cause pain, assembled to color the light, a hue of triumph, multifarious and stained. And I cannot see without my glass. My eye is too damaged to see clearly. My other has been blinded and gouged out so that I couldn't look at all the horrible chapters that sealed my book. And even though I tried to burn it, my ashes rose, my embers smoldered. I cannot touch it. It hurts too much. But I see my reflection in the glass. I cannot see my wholeness in the scattered shards. So carefully as I can, I assemble. And as I assemble, occasionally a sharp edge will cut me. And I continue assembling. I continue and bleed occasionally, and I cry occasionally as the shards begin to show my reflection. They start to play my memories, the ugly ones I do not want to see, but I am assembling. And when the image is complete, and I see myself whole with cracks, I see myself shards and all, cuts and all, wounds and all, scars and all, I say what a beautiful warrior princess knight. Now you may put down your sword because you have won back your own spirit. Now you can do more than just hear it. You can feel it. You can see it. And the glass begins to shine in its own light without the sun. A stained glass window shining on its own in the darkest of nights. My light, my fire, my flight over plight. My heart exhales, my soul inhales. And my wings spread so wide, and the sky embraces me. Shattered glass, fractured light, but the sky embraces me. Assembled, triumphant over my plight. And this is the last one. I hope you leave feeling encouraged. This one was written May 12th this year. This is a friend to another friend that she has a crush on. You my home, girl. You ain't gonna go through life. Sorry. You ain't gonna go through this life alone. I got your back, girl, and then some. You know you're my girl, right? We girls, right? We've been girls for a long time, right? Well, I really love you, girl. Like, for real. Like, I never loved someone as much as I loved you. Like, love. Love type love. I want to go with you wherever you go. Take me with you. Take me. Have me. Consume me. Eat me up. Buttercup, cupcake, CD pie. I want to kiss you all over. I want to kiss you all over your body. I want to lick you and drink you, pleasure you, entwine with you. I want our souls to dance. I want to join our hearts and become one. We're going to spend our lives together. You're not just my home girl. You're my home. I love you, girl, forever and always. XOXO. Thank you so much, everybody. This really means a lot. Thank you so much for coming out. And I'm glad you enjoyed my poetry and my art. And you all can go back in there and keep looking at it. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them. You can ask them now. I mean, I'm up here. If you have any. It's okay. Don't be shy. All right, last call. Okay, I'm going to get something to eat. But you guys are welcome to explore in the exhibit. Okay? Thank you so much.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because the
so-
28th I'm putting up the next gallery, so.
Yep, so you guys have the whole month pretty much to view it, bring friends, come by